Hi, welcome to Archiversity online classes. In my previous lecture, I explained you how to calculate daily returns and plot the daily return series on a bar chart to understand or to gain preliminary insights of return pattern. The bar chart gives you a pictorial presentation of the return series. You need to quantify the return series to understand what may be the loss that you may incur from investing in that particular stock, or if you gain, how much percentage you can gain, and what is the average gain or loss that you will have, and then what is the probability of this, in the sense what is the uncertainty, because in graph chart you visualize it that the returns are high on one day and low on another day, and sometimes there is a continuous high, sometimes there is a continuous low. So this is a volatility, and how you are going to quantify that volatility. So in this lecture I am going to show you how to calculate the minimum return, the maximum return, and the average return, as well as the standard deviation or volatility using Microsoft Excel. Here is a daily return series of Hindustan Petroleum stock for 3 months, that is for the June, July and August 2020. And the daily returns here are calculated in a decimal points, not in a percentage points. So if you want this in percentage, then you need to multiply with 100. Now we'll calculate what is the minimum return of HPCL stock during each of these months, that is June, July and August. So the minimum return is this equals to, in Excel you have a function called as a min. So min, then open a bracket, select the series. As your series is in A, type as A to A. And while typing this A to A, we are making an assumption that there is no other data in a column A. Press enter, then you got a minimum return for the month of June. Now simply hold the right side bottom corner and drag onto the right side. Now you have a minimum return for the month, that is in the June month the minimum return is -0.4, July also more or less the same, and August also more or less the same, that is -0.038. Now what is a high return? So to get a high return, this equals to max is the Excel built-in function. So open a max, then A to A, close the bracket, press enter key. So the maximum return is a positive, that is a 0.07, that is 7%, and drag this to the right side. So in a June month you have a 7% positive return. The highest or the maximum return is 7%, whereas in August it is a 19%. Now the average is, to get an average return, this equals to AVE average, then column A to A, then press enter key. The average return is 1% for the month of June, July and August. So just we'll format this as a number. In the month of June you have a positive return, whereas in July and August your returns are negative. Now we will calculate the standard deviation. To get your standard deviation, this equals to STD EV.S, that is, as because our data is a sample, we use the stdv.s. Now this option is available in Office 2010 and later versions. If you are using an older one, then you have to use the stdev. So here I am taking stdev.s and open the bracket, then select the series, that is A to A, close the bracket and enter and drag this. So your standard deviation is 0.03 or 3% for the month of June, and 0.026% for the month of July, and 0.013% for the month of August. Now what this standard deviation indicates is, if the standard deviation is high, then there is a high volatility in a stock price. So if you say this here, in the month of June the standard deviation is 3%, whereas your return is 7%. Now just to get a let me say that if you want these in percentages, simply what we do is we'll copy this and this equals to decimal values times 100. Copy it here and also copy to the down. If you want, you can format this number and 3 decimals. This is more easy to understand. Now in the month of June, the maximum loss that you incurred on this stock is minus 3.9%, and the maximum profit that you made is 6.73% with an average of 0.52. Okay, and for the month of July and August, there is a loss. Now when it comes to the standard deviation is high in the month of June. That means during this month the return series witnessed high volatility, whereas in the month of August the return series witnessed low volatility. Just we'll plot this on a graph. Now we look at the June month data and insert, then all charts, get the bar chart. This is for the month of June, and then we'll plot for August. Insert column charts. Now observe these two charts. In the month of June, you will find high volatility. Sometimes the price is very high, then low, and very high, low, and all those things. For in the month of August, the ups and downs are very low. Whenever there is a high volatility, in the sense there is a high swings in a stock price, your standard deviation will be high. And whenever there is a low swings in your return series, then the standard deviation will be low. And how is it the standard deviation is going to help you is, based on a standard deviation, you can say that how risky the stock is. For the month of June, this stock is considered as a high risky one, whereas in the month of August, the stock is less risky one. This is how you need to quantify the returns as well as the volatility of the stocks and take a decision related to your investment. Thank you.